Well, it's Tinkerbell and Margaret Kerry at large. Once again, here we are. And we're thinking about the holidays coming. We're almost here. And it never ceases to amaze me that I think of the wonderful story of how I found my family. And it has something to do with the book, too, by the way, because uh, well, here I was 4 years old. I was adopted in for two people who were old enough to be my grandparents. My story's in there. And they decided because I also brought about the great collapse of the country. Yes, the people were not making any money or anything, so they decided I was so cute they could put me to work. Well, in those days, you couldn't get any information from your adopted parents, who your own parents were. It just wasn't done. You kept it quiet and silent. So I grew up not knowing my parents at all. And one day, many years later, I had produced a 15-minute movie for the state of California. Uh, it was about how to take care of yourself in an earthquake. Eric Norquist gave the title, and I've loved it. Is it's a shake, don't let it quake you. No, a quake, don't let it shake you, or something like that. Anyway, CBS called me over, local CBS called me over, and could I come on their TV show on Sunday and show some part of the film and talk about how you protect yourself from an earthquake? I said, sure. So we finished it. We went out into the hallway, and the show was over, and this woman came screaming down the hallway. I mean, screaming down the hall. She said, I think I found my birth mother. I think I found my birth mother. And she just stopped with my friend, the producer, and threw her arms around her and gave her a hug. And I think I found, and off she went. And I said, Jennifer, what was that? Well, there was a lady on the show 2 weeks before who helped people find their birth mother. And I said, I'm adopted. I was adopted 50 years ago. And so she gave me the lady's number. And 2 months later, I'm talking to my youngest brother who lived up north. And about a week later, I was talking to my aunt. I was talking to the whole family. And you know what? The thing that I had said all my life, that I was Irish, it turns out to be the McCarty family. I love it. I love it. And so I still keep in touch with her. But can you imagine if she hadn't run down the corridor at that moment? If I hadn't stepped out of the door at that moment, I still would have not known my family. And the story is in here because it's Christmas and we have only one picture because we only had one Christmas that we had all together. One was so perfect that I had to write about it, and we got it in the newspaper. That's how I have the picture. So I just want to tell you that there are wonderful things. God is looking after all of us, and He does these wonderful things for you. And I still keep in touch with my family. And I guess that's my story. It's in my book, Tinkerbell Talks, and you know how to get it over at tinkerbelltalks.com. And so Tinkerbell and I are going to say goodbye, and we're sending you a whole bunch of pixie dust. Bye.